Hi everyone, I'm Luca Lodi from the University of Florence and I'm going to present a research done with Professor Mario Biggeri and Jacopo Cammeo from the Horizon Europe Project SPES, Sustainability, Performance, Evidence and Scenarios, where we explore the evolution of sustainability transition research, its foundation, the state of the art, and the future directions. At the heart of our research lays a simple but relevant questions. What concepts and issues must we focus on to truly understand and evaluate sustainability transition in today's world? Sustainability transition research has grown into a vibrant interdisciplinary field. It has evolved beyond its early focus on technology to now include governance, policy, socioeconomic justice, and environmental concern, an evolution shaped by foundational work since the 90s. Building on Kohler et al. 2019's article, our studies apply a novel bigram-based network analysis to map the field's conceptual structure. This method highlights both central and bridging concepts, revealing how debates have developed across disciplines. Our findings call for a more holistic, human-centered approach, one that explicitly links sustainability transition with well-being, equity, and prosperity. These elements are essential for designing inclusive and effective policies. By uncovering conceptual gaps and unexplored links within and outside this research field, our work wishes to help in advancing more resilient, just, and integrated strategies for sustainability transformation. We extend previous systematic reviews by applying a network analysis, defining topics and main category classified in Kohler et al. 2019. The concept are bigrams or pairs extracted from the abstract of 289 contributions cited in the article, and we use them as conceptual building blocks. These form two bipartite networks linking concept to topics and articles to concept. Then we project this bipartite structure into one-node networks, which allows us to examine interrelation among topics, concept, and scholarly contribution. This approach offers a more detailed structural view of how ideas are connected across the field and highlight underexplored conceptual bridges. On the left, you can see the structure of the corpus of documents based on the 9 categories. On the right, there are the bipartite networks showing how key concepts and contribution are distributed across topics. Notably, from the two figures representing the network of topic and concept and topics and contribution, we observe a strong centrality around topics like understanding transition and governing transition, while areas such as ethical aspects and everyday life remain conceptually connected but structurally peripheral, highlighting an imbalance in focus across the field. Here we compare two projected topic-topic networks. Projection A comes from the topic concept network and projection B from topic contribution network we saw in the previous slides. They show coherent results, revealing the structural positioning of research teams within the sustainability transition field. In both projections, understanding transition emerged as the central hub with the highest degree of eigenvector centrality. This indicates its dominance in linking across topics. Meanwhile, areas like ethical aspects and transition in practice consistently occupy peripheral position, underscoring their limited integration despite their potential bridging roles. These structural patterns reflect an imbalance in research focus, favoring conceptual and governance-oriented teams over normative and practice-based dimensions. Here you can see the conceptual structure of sustainability transition literature, in which we include a Louvain clustering to detect latent communities in the network. The concept socio-technical system stands out with the highest centrality, reflecting its dominant role in the field. Closely linked clusters around climate change and innovation systems show how core technical and governance-related concepts are tightly interconnected. In contrast, clusters including practice theory appear more isolated, underscoring the peripheral position of practice-based and energy-specific discussion. This illustrates the conceptual density around central themes and the relative fragmentation on more applied or human-centered topics. Now we move on the contribution networks, which illustrates clusters and linkages of articles based on their topic similarities within sustainability transition literature. Prominent nodes serve as intellectual anchors within their cluster, indicating high influence through their central position and strong eigenvector centralities. The visible clustering reflects distinct research community or thematic concentration, such as grassroots innovation, governance, and system changes. Importantly, the network also highlights the relatively low connectivity between some clusters, suggesting fragmentation and opportunities for greater interdisciplinary integration in the future research. Then we check the topic occurrences in those works that cited Kohler et al. 2019. We can see that despite the remarkable growth of sustainability transition research, crucial dimensions such as ethics, culture, and everyday life remain on the margins. The dominant focus continues to center on technical system, innovation, and governance frameworks. Our network analysis reveals structural imbalances. While concepts like understanding transition and governing transition occupy a central position, critical themes such as civil society, ethics, and grassroots practice exist more as a conceptual bridge than focal points on scholarly attention. This marginalization points to a deeper epistemological issues, a privileging of technocratic and managerial perspective over normative, political, and cultural ones. As a result, the transformative potential of the field is constrained. To truly enable socially inclusive and politically relevant transition, we must broaden the research agenda. Ethical debates, civic engagement, and lived experiences must not remain peripheral. They must be recognized as essential to meaningful sustainability transformation. To conclude, we believe that including a human-centered perspective is crucial if we want to effectively tackle global challenges like climate change and inequality. This means designing policies that don't just aim for growth or efficiency, but also prioritize equity, environmental boundaries, public participation, and long-term resilience. While sustainability transition research has made significant advances, especially through system thinking, it still falls short when it comes to fully engage with economic frameworks. It also tends to overlook key political dynamics, ethical consideration, and everyday practices that shape how real people experience and enact change. Looking ahead, we believe future research must directly address these gaps. It includes navigating shifting political and geopolitical context, growing backlash against climate policy, and the adaptability of current models. Moreover, our analysis would be further extended. There is also enormous potential to expand our methodological toolbox. Approaches like hierarchical and network-based textual analysis can help us trace how ideas evolve and connect over time, laying the groundwork for a more comprehensive, reflexive, and ultimately actionable sustainable agenda. Thanks for your attention. If you have any question or comment, you can contact us by email. And if you are interested in other space research, you can reach the website from the QR code.